Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 37, Planescape Torment. We are heading back to Sigil. Curious to see what that place will look like. I got, I think, murdered the most times in the last video than any other video previously. I want to say I don't really remember the first videos. I did die an awful lot, but I feel like it wasn't as much as what just happened. So I'm curious to see how this will affect things moving on. I assume there has to be some kind of payoff for how many times you die, do or do not die. So we'll see about that. Nice, curse got restored. That makes me happy. Hello everyone, long time no see. Did you miss me? Okay, so first thing I'm gonna want to do is rest. I don't really know if it's worth actually talking to anyone. Okay. Let's go rest.
Done.
Oh, I have to try to remember where the place is that we can rest. Oh, actually... yeah, okay, this is at the flop house. I thought it was back where we came from. Oh, and we can sell stuff too! Finally, I can free up my inventory and get some more potions and stuff. Oh wow, we have gone to a lot of places. Isn't this kind of neat? Don't know why I would want to go back to Ravel's Maze or the Pillar of Skulls. But I guess the option's there. I think the lower ward... because I think they've got a marketplace that I can buy stuff from.
Done.
Okay, this is interesting because I thought it would be Sigil that would have changed over the time that we were gone, because there was such a huge emphasis about not being able to come back anytime soon. But I guess it was cursed instead. Okay, let's, I guess, start by selling... oh, I can't. Okay, well that's brilliant. I'm gonna have to find someone who I can sell all this stuff to, I guess. But we can buy lots of stuff. Oh, and actually in the wards... oh, where was it? There was a place where you could buy better armor for, I think, both Anna and Fall from Grace.
I'm gone.
Probably would have been good to get that prior to leaving. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me check out the other merchants to see if I can sell stuff.
I'm gone.
But I'm assuming there'd have to be some kind of ridiculously big boss battle, unless this is more of like a philosophical kind of tale. Can I just see your wares, please? Will you buy all my junk? Kind of. Okay, I'm just gonna jump to finding someone who can actually buy all my junk. Unless Cinder here can help us. Okay, this is spells. I don't think it's definitely gonna... yeah, okay, cool. think there is a merchant up in the wards in the hive somewhere. Alright, here's the first person we talk to. Take all my stuff and then I might see about... Oh, except for the silver ring. Okay, that's fine. This dude is like, no, I will not take silver rings. How dare you? He'll take silver anything else, but not silver rings. Okay, well, we sold some stuff. If we go to the clerk's ward, we can upgrade some armor, I guess. Maybe sell the silver rings. I think it was up here.
I'm gone.
Yeah, so it's these two. So they do cost a pretty penny. Still can't sell the silver rings. Yeah, so if I buy 4 from Grace, that's going to make me broke. Far out, ladies. It's alright, if I could sell these silver rings, we'd probably have no issues. Alright, back to the mortuary we go, I guess. Where did we come from?
I'm gone.
Back to the beginning. How stinkin' poetic. Oh, we can't get in? That's a bit awkward. Alright, I'd like to enter. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have to die. I'm here to pay my respects to Dianara, the woman in the Northwest Memorial Hall. Yeah, I'm gonna use you, Dianara, but I'm gonna regret it. Gosh, I have to find out where the portal is, just so I know where I'm going.
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned? This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer. I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Alright, I just wanted to see, seeing as we've learnt so much stuff, if there was anything more she would say to us or we could say to her.
Hey, Chief, they say we get rid of Ignis, alright? I mean, he's burning his candle at both ends, if you know what I mean.
It was kind of, I think I listened to her talk through that whole vision thing, and it's interesting now hearing it, having almost played through the game, and her talking about the land or the Tower of Regret or whatever, and it's like, ah yes, that's where we're going. If I can figure out where the portal is. This is cute. Still got these. I've done well if I've only got 2 side quests left to go. I mean, not that I've really been focusing on side quests. Okay, so Trias the Betrayer gave me the key to the Fortress of Regret. The portal lies somewhere in the mortuary. I can locate it by keeping a regret fresh in my mind, and it will chill me as I draw near. Okay, so then how do we keep regret in his mind?
I'm gone.
Alright, just for the sake of me not having to walk around to try and find this place, I did just confer with the walkthrough. Apparently it is back at the beginning, where we started. Somewhere around here. Yes, there we are. There is something about the arch in front of you, something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between these 2 black pillars, as if the arch itself bordered on some other colder space. For some reason, you know this is the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. Now all you need to do is open it. Grit your teeth and peel the skin off your left forearm. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into the left forearm. With a dry, tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. This scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Its scarred, grey surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. It feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret. You prick the tip of your finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scroll your regret, a series of floating images across your mind. I regret what happened to my companions. You whisper the words to yourself, but the regret echoes through your mind. I regret. All my companions had to suffer for me to reach here. You scroll the regret onto the scrap of flesh, but your rapid healing forces you to stop often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Several moments later you have finished. Your blood glistens on the scrap of skin, a combination of your flesh, your blood, and your regret. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up, the black pillars to either side of the arch glowing softly, motes of misty blue, light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Beyond the curtain you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into darkness. Everybody ready? I am yours till death comes for us both. I have come this far. It would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. She smiles slightly. Even if you asked politely, I would not permit it. Anna? Anna glares at Fall from Grace, then returns to you, fires in her eyes. If she goes, I'll go, so I will. I'll not turn stag on you here, I won't. Decon? Your path is mine. Mort? Mort hesitates, glances at the portal, glances at you, glances at the portal again, then gives a rattling sigh. Look, I'm not going to say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you. Oh, did he know all along? What is it, Mort? Well, it's about where we're going, or actually where we've been. Oh, Mort! Where we've been? What are you talking about? This isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to this Fortress of Regrets before, though I didn't know it then. Mort, I expect an explanation. No more lies or deceptions. Not now. It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the, other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of basher to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for some place, but I didn't know why, where it was, or what it was. So I couldn't say anything to you because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there. And what happened? Well, we went to this fortress, and even before we land a foot in this place, we were all split up, fighting for our lives. He shudders. So the first thing I want to tell you is that if you're determined to go through this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through that portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everyone else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope. Why do you say that? Because whatever was waiting in that fortress for you, Chief, it already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, you're gonna need somebody there to pull you out of the fortress. Mort, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. This Fortress of Regret, it stretches for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself, all stone or darkness and shadows everywhere, shadows. We go there and we better be prepared. What happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault, those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then suddenly we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. Mort falls silent. Know that I have walked your path many times. Decon speaks slowly, as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty grey, as if Decon's mind has drifted. A portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. But who were they? How did they die? I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of the body. You died the death of memory. But who were these people? The skull was me, says Mort quietly. The woman was some chit named Dianara. I never knew the archer. He was the one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Yeah, Mort rattles as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere. There was darkness there, and every shadow was Sharakov lore. Decon's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. They spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls. Mort's voice drops. They knew. All right. Look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which has wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. Maybe this is where it all comes together. Decon, Mort, you and I survived. What happened to the archer and Dianara? The archer died the death of the body, the woman died the death of the spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she be saved. Her grave was dry as tears, no one knew to mourn her passing. But why did I not want to save her? Your will was known only to you. I can't tell you any more, Chief, except that we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place and it's crawling with shadows, and somewhere in that fortress is something more powerful than any of us. Nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, before I step through this portal, is there anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help me? Well, Mort pauses. Yeah, there's one other thing you should know. The you I knew before, the you that led us here, he wasn't like you at all. What do you mean? All I'm saying is that despite all your asinine behavior, you got more spirit than he ever did. The other you, he was detached from everything. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Is that it? No, Mort pauses. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher. The smartest basher I've ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died at the fortress, that means, well, you don't think I can succeed, do you? No, Mort shakes his head. It's not that, Chief. It's because it's not always who's smartest, or who's the most powerful, or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. I mean, once you wanted to become immortal, but in the end, is that really what you wanted? Just to be sure of what you want this time is all I'm saying. Fair enough, Mort. We haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me to this place, right? I'll understand if you don't want to. Yeah, I know, Chief. And I can't lie to you. I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through the portal, it isn't going to be just about you anymore. This is our lives you're playing with, and we don't get back up when we die. Then why are you... It's because of what Ravel said in the maze. Grace's voice is soft, so soft you almost missed it. Isn't it, Mort? What Ravel said in the maze. She said you draw people who suffer to you like a lodestone. Mort shakes his head. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up settling things, maybe we'll know a bit of peace too. Maybe. Maybe so. Then, are you with me, Mort? Why not, Chief? Mort shakes his head. I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take that extra step over the cliff? He gives a rattling sigh. Are you ready? Because if you're not... I'm ready, Mort. There's nothing more I can do to prepare myself. Are you with me? Well, Mort glances at the shivering blue curtain and gives another rattling sigh. Sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has got to be better than rattling our bone box in the mortuary, right? Alright then.